There's a multitude of events going on to mark the 10th anniversary of George's passing in Liverpool. Tell us a little bit about the preparations that have gone behind it.
Well, we started work about 2 years ago. We booked the concert from 2 years ago, and then we got serious last November. It was hard going, and I just felt at some points it wasn't being taken terribly seriously. So I went cap in hand to Cap and City Tours, and I spoke with Bill Heckle, and they came round to my way of thinking that this needed to be big for George. They were already going to do something for George at the Cavern, obviously, and they came on board, and because of them, Liverpool City Council came on board. Beatles fans and George fans everywhere owe Bill Heckle a huge vote of thanks, because it may not have happened this way if it wasn't for his help. So it was, first of all, we just started with the Cavern, and we started with the idea of what we wanted was a free concert. And the reason for it to be free is just so that there was just one day where people put aside commerce, and they put aside the things about money, because money tends to taint things. Yeah, everything costs money, but with this there'd be no spin. It's just the musicians doing it for the love of George, his music, for the Beatles, for Liverpool, the whole thing. We wanted it to be as beautiful as possible. So we approached the various bands and artists that we thought got together a fabulous program. It's going to be very surprising in many aspects. It's a very surprise. It's not just playing George music, it's also playing the music George liked. The Hare Krishnas. Now, George gave them the Manor House back in 1973. And George used to go there often, and every year since George passed, they've had a night for him at the Manor. But this year, they're coming to us. So they're going to be chanting for George, and then after the concert, they're feeding everybody for free. So, that's pretty good, feeding 500 people. And then at the Cavern, they're feeding everybody again. So there's a lot of love gone into this. That's about the concert. There's also, the Lord Mayor's office has been very kind. Flags, there was no precedent for it, but it's the first time the flags are going to be flying at half-mast over the Town Hall and St. George's Hall. And the Lord Mayor's coming to the concert, so I hope you'll have a good time. And there's also a ceremony for George at the Anglican Cathedral at 11:30 in the morning, because the spiritual side was very important to George. Everyone knows that. So it's just a short ceremony. We're just going to play a few of George's songs which are appropriate. We're going to throw petals off the Dulverton Bridge, and there's going to be, we've asked people to bring a paper flower or a symbol of peace, and they can write a prayer, or even words from one of George's songs, a hymn, whatever they feel, what he meant to them, whatever, and they can come along and they can do that. And I think all in all, it'll give everyone a day to remember. It's sort of like to tackle things on various fronts. So we just want to show how much we care.